finalized?
Yes. Yes. This same document that he'll be providing to you is available online. So that is something, Dave, that this council has done with the support of the administration and our council secretary to not only post the agendas online, but the attachments as well.
Thank you.
The only information that is not posted is anything that will need to be redacted. All right, any further discussion on item 7.10? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried. Item 7.11 is motion to approve senior center purchase agreement for the 2024-2025 fiscal year per the attached document for an amount not to exceed $91,100.
Motion to approve. Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Brandana, I'm going to flip a coin. It's like a horror film. Well, just both at the same time, sorry. Councilwoman Daniels,
Singing.
yeah, that too. I'm just trying to remember like the twins. Anyway, I digress. Is there any further discussion, or is there any discussion on 7.11?
Who was the second?
Daniels. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried. Item 7.12 is a motion to approve the Recreation Center and Recreation Events and Programs purchase agreements for the 2024-2025 fiscal year per the attached document for an amount not to exceed $231,400.
Motion.
Support. Motion by Councilman Whitten, supported by Councilman Johnson. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried. Item 7.13 is a motion to approve communications and media purchase agreements for the 2024-2025 fiscal year for an amount not to exceed $9,400.
Motion.
Support. Motion by Councilman Whitten, supported by Councilman Johnson. Is there any discussion?
Chairman?
Councilman?
I was wondering if, so these are for cable and, it's not opening on my screen, but this is for, so are the other departments, allocated money towards cable and those kinds of things? Or is it just the media department? Or how does that work? Because I don't recall seeing this for the other departments.
I think this is the upload. Is this the upload? Yeah. This is the link. So in order to have our city council meetings and channel broadcast on Comcast, we actually have to pay to have an upload capability. My understanding is we still don't. We never have had upload capability for AT&T Uverse.
That's correct.
So that's,
Comcast.
yeah, WOW and Comcast. So from the get-go, right, originally when it was Wayne Cablevision, we had this connection, but, we get the service fees from them, and then we turn around, we have to pay them for providing, the content.
So the Adobe then, so the Adobe then is so you can put the agenda items, or?
No, through the chair, I believe Granicus would be the tool I believe used for agenda items and things of that nature, so I won't step on that too much. The Adobe Suites allows us, it's just unlimited content for the shows we do, any of the things we create, so it's images, you have to pay the licensing fees and whatnot to use the Adobe Suite to get all that content. So we buy the premium package that allows us to have use of that for the annually for the year.
It's the video processing.
And that's just used for this department or throughout the city?
We use it for everything. So anything that we do, any events, recreation, from the petting, from the senior center, any content that we would create, those type of things would be also run through Adobe Suite. We just do it through that department because it's kind of like our nerve center for those things. It all channels through there and comes back to us.
And
Councilman?
lastly, the Best Buy?
That could be anything from microphone breaks, I guess if you could think of any little thing Best Buy might have, it's a minimal amount, but we never know what we could encounter. It just gives us a little buffer to spend. I think it's $2,500, but it would be
KAB Enterprises by $30,000 for an amount not to exceed $199,626 funded through ARPA grant capital outlay.
Make a motion?
Support.
Motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilman Witten. I believe that there was additional detail that was given. Mr. Yulin, if you can give a brief synopsis of why this is necessary.
Post-bid process, we had to have independent engineering done on soil samples. So those came back. We have.
And this is the pedestrian bridge at
Yes,
Lake
sir.
Park.
Yeah.
Just
And this bridge is rated for us to drive mowers and other equipment over to be able to maintain that island. It's going to have a walking path, so we have to keep it in proper order. And once they did the soil samples, the independent engineering firm came back and said it is loose. And they recommended that if we want to have the integrity and have it hold up with pedestrians, public walking on it, we need to do helical piers so we can get deeper to solid ground and have that integrity over the lifetime of that bridge.
And again, what's the time frame for the completion? Well, I think it'll be an ongoing project for Lang Park, but the initial opening, are we still looking at this fall?
Sure, I think spring.
Yes, spring. I do apologize. We do have spawn range coming back. Hopefully they'll be on my July recognition meeting. We'll publish, that'll be a public meeting also. They'll have renderings and they're going to start breaking ground on the skateboard park BMX pump track. Playscape is almost fully erected. Pavilions are erected. There's a ton of progress, but it is a huge, it's a $5 million investment. So there's a ton of different moving parts to this.
Councilman?
This one's not really directly related to this. ARPA funding, we've got everything allocated.
Through the chair, I think there's still some funds, we're waiting on the finalization of the ERP, and then we'll sit down and go from there and know where we're at that point.
So we have to have it allocated by the end of
We're
2024,
well aware
right?
of that. I want December, but I want it done as soon as we find out which system,
We
if
don't want to
we're
put it
going.
in.
Yeah.
And rescues and recreation has plenty of projects
Okay.
already.
Councilman?
So,
We go once a rest.
it's been a minute since I looked at the Lake Park structure or the information about it, but are we gonna have it gated, like, there's operating hours, right? And are we gonna have it gated? Is that possible in that big of an area? I mean, how are we gonna monitor it when the park is closed?
We've had the good fortunes. We're definitely testing some technology now with the camera systems. We'll probably be bringing something a little more sophisticated back to add at Lane Park. We do have some trial programs going there now. It would be treated like every park in the city of Taylor is open during the public hours, but they're not gated upon closing. This one, as of right now, will be treated no different unless we thought otherwise to do so. But no other park in the city, even after hours, has a gate that closes that does not allow you in.
Through the chair, this will definitely have the kind of camera system in place to make sure and be part of a night run and stuff through the police department as well. Because this is a big investment and we don't want to get in, and so to fence the entire place, and then I don't know if we'd even be allowed to, depending on which funds we receive from where, but we will definitely do everything in our power to protect our investment.
And the technology we have now currently, and that we'll probably invest in the lane with your permission, it's got the motion, so we can put it in a sleep mode, and then motion would trigger it, PD would be alerted. Phenomenal technology, which I think will protect our investment in the citizens who visit.
Thank you.
Councilman?
Seeing as that the mayor brought up fencing, how are we doing for fencing for the cemeteries?
That is definitely in the ARPA mix. I will speak and see where we're at with that. We have a specification, and I think we just have to push it out, so I will work on getting that moving.
Okay, thank you.
Any further discussion on 7.14? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. Yes, it's having